Order. Marshall's standing downstairs, he probably didn't know the hearings.
I make a motion that we approve the minutes for the February 5th meeting.
Second.
Got a motion and a second to approve the minutes from the February 5th meeting. All in favor, say aye. Motion carried.
So,
Tax rolls?
Yep.
so is this guy going to interview after the meeting or day of the meeting? Or what's-
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure she's gonna show.
Okay.
Because she told me, she says, I need to find a replacement for me because I gotta take a group to the FFA meeting. But yet she never called me back and said she didn't find a replacement, so
So that's iffy too.
that, I think that's iffy.
Philip asked me to present this resolution. It's to adopt the Kansas Homeland Security Region E Hazard Mitigation Plan. He did not send the plan along with it. He says it's about this thick, but if you want to look at the plan before you sign it. It's, it was prepared by somebody, I don't know who.
You
Anyway,
remember several years ago, that guy came in from Lawrence, was it?
we had one done in the past, but this is for the region 7 or whatever region we're in.
No idea.
Well,
Yeah,
the end of the conversation, I said, all right, so what if we have a railroad, a couple of tank cars with hazardous waste, spill, you know, develop a hazardous waste response team goes down. But
yeah,
yet
well,
we were doing
and that's
all
what we
this-
do.
Yeah, but we were doing all this verbiage.
By the way, there's that truck, get 3 cars over there in front of Joanne's, we can diesel fuel all over there.
I think this is necessary in order to get FEMA money and
Yes.
grants and from what Philip said. But if you do want to look at the plan, he can bring a copy up.
That's probably that big.
He says it's about that big. He asked me if I want a copy, and I was like,
Yeah. I don't need a copy of anything.
so, it's a pretty well boilerplate resolution. He's got to send that in to the Region 7, so they know you guys approved it. On will go.
That's fine.
So do you guys good with this? Sure. I make a motion that we approve resolution 2020-7.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve resolution 2020-7. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried.
So how often do we have to have that person prepare this plan drawn up?
No.
The last
Seems
one
like it.
was,
The last one was like in, I found it, I think it was like 12, 13. But see, this is a different one. This is just for our region. The one was just for the county, but this
Yes.
is for the region, so.
So the other counties in our region have to,
Yes.
are approving the same resolutions?
whatever region E is.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the South Central District. I don't know how the, I have some.
Yes, some more.
Yeah. That's an agreement for engineering services for that low water crossing that you've already approved. We just need to sign.
Jury approved, right?
Yeah. Hi,
Hello, Marshall.
good morning so far?
Sounds like it's been kind of busy.
Been making money?
Not yet.
You have nowhere to go?
All it takes is Kurt's signature.
What is that for?
It's that
That's
low
it.
water crossing, the
Engineering.
engineering services.
Contract.
Is that right there? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your
You
signature.
didn't get called over to the deal at Stafford?
Yeah.
Everybody else is out.
Let the city fire department take care of that problem.
That's my problem.
What is it?
That's a copy.
No, we need that one signed too.
leave his copy.
Oh, that's-
If you want to read it again, you'll have to ask me.
Might as well come in and sit down, there's plenty of chairs in here.
You're up.
So we've got the option, Valley Center Fire Department has a truck that they have replaced due to the grant. It's a 2006, with 40,000 miles on it. It comes basically, as you see it there, without a radio in it. It's got a tank and pumps. All the storage for rescue. We're looking at putting that here in St. John and then rotating another truck to Hudson. And then take the truck from Hudson, small brush truck, and move it over to the sewer grading area. We've got I believe it's a 99 Ford up there, V10 with a 5-speed in it. And it's just one of them trucks, we put 3 clutches in it, we'd like to just keep it on the back line for a backup truck. And then if we but the county's pretty good, especially with we got people joining the radium and sewer, so I mean, we give another truck up there. I've spoke with, well, the guy that's actually presenting it, I'm not sure what his title is with Valley Center. They have ties with Alan Adams and Alan worked there, and that's how we found out about this. And their council would rather see it go to a smaller department that have a huge amount of funds. We can get that truck for $10,000.
Yeah.
My estimate, by the time, if you buy a tank and a pump and hose reel, stuff like that, that's just in the bed of it, you're probably looking at that much. And then not including all the lights and the siren and everything else. It's not 100% confirmed that that's the price we had talked. He has to take his council next Tuesday, but he is pretty sure that his council, they're already aware of it. It was just a matter of, presenting it and then voting on it.
Why did they get rid of it?
They got a grant, they filed for a grant to replace, and they give a different rescue unit. So,
So, yeah.
and part of it is they went to trade it in and, they wanted to give them $5,000 for it.
Sure.
Just like they typically do, and they said, well, we can get more out of it, sell them outright. But they kind of offered it to us prior to listing it. I would imagine that truck there would probably be $25,000 to $30,000 used to get more estimate. I guess I would, ask for your guys' approval to spend $10,000, take it out of our reserve. The purchase it as long as the council agrees it Tuesday.
So this really wasn't a scheduled, you wouldn't replace that truck except that this would come up this situation.
Right.
So by replacing this year, I mean, that's a truck that next year, the year after, you don't have to.
Correct.
Valley Center, city owned.
Valley Center, yeah.
Why would they? So, that's just not very good.
I'd say grab it around.
Deal.
You
Is that a motion?
don't get deals like
No,
that.
and that's like I said, they wanted to help out another department if they
Okay,
could, is what.
to grab it?
No.
I've already got it.
Yeah,
So do you think we might be able to get it?
So would you write down?
Would you like that?
Purchase as long as the Valley Center City Council accepts a $10,000 purchase price.
Very good.
For us?
That's a motion.
He said there was a chance that they could
I
be
was
less,
right.
but, I told him I was comfortable paying $10,000 for it. It is a 4-wheel drive too, I mean, it's F550.
And we do have enough truck like this, this is a 550, it's just not a 1 ton?
Right, it's bigger than 1 ton.
That's gonna never get rid of that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right placement's not what you know, it's who you know.
That's right, sometimes that's how it
Need to
works.
talk to Alan, huh?
Yep.
So I'll make a motion, we allow the fire department, Stafford County Fire Department, to purchase this, what is it? Emergency rescue
Rescue
unit
brush
from
unit.
Valley Center for $10,000.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion, second to purchase a truck from Valley Center, rescue fire emergency truck for $10,000. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? No. Motion carried.
Really, I think that's all I've got. Well, our mobile command, they've been, it's been Saturday, Sunday out there getting everything wired into it, so it should be done with all the radios and all that stuff. Seward's got their truck in service. Maxville is really close on getting theirs in service. We're waiting on a few things to come in for them. Other than that, those 2 trucks I'll be up and going. So we still haven't heard anything on the tender out of Forest.
So it seems like, I mean, I think you've done a well with the job this year as far as getting good deals on trucks, and I feel like we've got a lot of stuff replaced. And haven't had to spend the money on trucks that we thought we were gonna have to. If there's any chance that I would have said wait for the next year or two. Because, I mean, I do think you guys have done a really good job on getting more trucks for less money.
Outside of what we've budgeted for, our expenditures, this year, and I think next year, I have to go back and look at my spreadsheet. Really, we're sitting really good. We've got a few things to replace, some packs, and before we start getting into the 10-year cycle of making sure the models and all that stuff. So, I mean, really, yeah, for the next couple of years, unless we have something major, our expenses should be pretty minimal for the next couple of years. So that's hoping.
Yeah.
And our turnout gear is up to date.
Yes. Yeah. Air packs, we may have to end up replacing some of them this year or next year, but I had kind of budgeted for that. We will have some expense as far as gear because we have added, we've taken people off and we're adding people, so if we can use the gear that we've already got for the people we've taken off, we'll utilize it, but, gear is kind of one of the things that's designed for a specific person, so we will have to purchase some of that this year.
We got it. Solicit new help, but you have to be a size 44.
Yeah.
Well, I joined the radio department, but it's good for the fire department because short and fat is a common sense.
So, I mean, there will be some of that, but, as far as our
That was for me.
budget, our budget should be fine to handle those expenses. So, other than, like I said, the outfit and the trucks, we did spend some money on them, but that tender will have to paint it. I don't know how many gallons of paint it takes to paint a 38-foot truck, but, we will have to paint it when we get it.
So do you or Pat do the paint?
Pat does paint.
Looks like you're doing a good job.
Yeah.
Get them done.
Maxville has in the past painted their own. I know Stafford, the truck, they're still working on their painting, but, yeah, Pat's painted the last 2, maybe 3.
So you guys will just probably start right and then just order.
Yeah, it'll be, we won't have it sandblasted or anything. We'll rough it up and paint it and go from there.
And the last thing you heard is it was needing fuel injectors.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything for sure from them. They said it could be a week or 2 before they need anything.
So we're probably still looking at just under a couple thousand, or 3,000 or something.
which I mean, 6,000 gallon tanker, that's better than this did.
Yeah.
So, other than that, that's all I got.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
On the fire guys that have joined up there reading, I mean, kind of once you get everything, you just can call everybody and have them come to the meeting, or?
Yeah.
You was kind of asking me the other day about it.
Yeah, and I'll get this stuff because actually Radio and Sewer will have a meeting tomorrow night, so I'll make sure to notify everybody.
Have the new guys filled out paperwork?
Well, they've been contacted to come in, well,
Well, we're waiting on one, I know. I'm probably gonna talk to whoever, I can't remember the name.
that was the city for St. John.
You are aware of that one? Okay.
Am I supposed to say something?
Yeah, if you want to step over there when you're done, you'll have to, I'll sign a couple new hire forms for him and the other.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to have them,
Yeah,
do not so much stuff with the new folks.
yeah, and I think they should have been contacted yesterday about
Okay.
getting in and filling out.
Just tell Lisa about how many will be coming in and who, so we know.
Okay.
I had to make a commitment to it that I join it, if they join, I join.
You're the leader.
What you were saying.
You're the leader of the pack.
But I told
He's
them
the driver.
I was a truck driver.
You're the driver.
That's it. I'm too old
So
for
we need to
anything.
create a new job position in our payroll system.
Driver only.
Truck driver only.
Now we know we'll have to buy extra gear.
No, those guys. You have to have gear still though, don't you?
Yeah.
But we were still discussing,
I'm just asking,
I think
I
I
don't
need
know.
wildland
Yes.
fire gear, and that's it. I told him I don't need bunker gear because I ain't going into house fire. And if I go in a car wreck, I was only gonna do traffic control because I don't want to be seeing any of that.
I would mention this fire gear.
So do you think Mike's going to make it?
It was pretty iffy. Yeah. Well, we're trying.
Brian.
We're ready.
Morning. We have our annual weed eradication progress report and our annual weed management plan. Which are both required by state law. Sure.
I'm joking.
You're exactly right. You just got to change a few ones.
How many townships have you sprayed for this year? I mean, as far as the chemical mowing,
Just Douglas.
just Douglas. All the rest of them kind of do their own deal, or?
No.
A little bit after, so in the fall, if you get moisture, sure does a good job.
That's exactly right. As far as county chemical go, I got the chemical in.
Do you do both sides of the road now? Because one year, didn't you just kind of do one side of the ditches? You're like on every other year location or something? Maybe there's one year you only got.
It might have happened on some roads, but no, I tried to get both sides.
Yeah, it's probably on Eden Valley Road, where we just treat like stepchildren up there.
It's probably Clear Creek Township, where nobody cares. Just saying.
Well, that's usually the last two places I go.
See?
Yeah.
Note that in there. Add that,
Yeah.
Todd.
If I have time.
I should.
If I have time, I'll hit this one.
Weed director admits he ignores Eden Valley and Clear Creek Township.
And I don't think he got it Clear Creek.
Yeah, see?
Clear Creek will be last on
It is on everything, it's just not fair.
Well, it's past 2 o'clock. You gotta make it back to the shop.
Oh, yeah.
It's only 30 minutes.
We don't,
Yes.
Yeah.
we need
Yeah.
a motion
Yeah.
to accept the noxious weed.
Yes.
All right, I make a motion that we accept the Stafford County noxious weed department 2020 noxious for management plan.
I'll second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the 2020 noxious weed yearly management plan. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no.
And we also have to do the annual noxious weed eradication progress report. Yes, I'll make a motion, we accept the annual noxious weed eradication progress report for 2019
Second.
as required by KSA 2-1316.
Are you done? Second.
We've read enough statutes. Okay, we have a motion and a second to approve the yearly eradication progress report. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried.
Yeah, that one, the eradication report is actual acres, gallons, everything used in 2019. The management plan is just, well, yeah.
What would be reported on that?
Yeah, pretty much.
Did you ever look into that cemetery for Kidman?
We looked at it, yes. I think the thing was that just might buy a little bit of fencing and fence it off. There is a fence there now.
It used to be a
Used to
little
be.
wire.
Yeah.
It used to be covered in trees there. A tornado went through and tore most of those trees out. It tore the rest of it, must be the farm. It's farms around the city. It's the Lindars that homesteaded that.
It's a two-plot.
You went down to that?
Southford, Mom and Dad's.
Roads are too bad.
Southford.
Well, maybe when Phil takes us around county, we had to go down there.
Go
And-
west and
and
then
we
south
oughta
a
go
mile and then turn.
Look at the
east.
Pratsburg Cemetery as well. I mean, it's maintained. Yeah. It's
South
just,
of Long, you know,
just
Long
south.
Cliff. Have you ever been to Clear Creek Country?
Yes, I have. Where you
Strasburg
going with?
Cemetery is straight south of Mom's house.
There's a Civil War medal on her.
Couple miles. It's a deal cemetery.
I would spend more time over there, but when I was in high school, Joe Simons told me there was mine from St. Alabama, and I need to stay on that side.
And you
And
believe
it's just
that?
always stuck with me.
Good point.
That's not funny.
Oh, I don't know. If you're a guy.
But the Lindbergh,
Lindar.
Lindar, he is a Civil War or World War I veteran. Because your uncle told me that a guy from the VFW Army, no, Kinsley, would come over and decorate, but he hasn't for some time.
Brandon Rossner.
But he was a vet, he's a veteran. And I just,
I'll try to go down there this weekend and check it out. Because last I knew it was kind of iffy around it. Give me something to do.
yeah, we should, it's probably up to county. Put a fence around
You
it.
think,
You think it is up to the county?
It's a private
Mike,
cemetery.
what did you say? Did you turn around?
It's a private cemetery, but it's still our responsibility.
Okay, all
I
right.
don't want to get into the situation we got in with Martin
I
Cemetery.
think it's overspent.
And
They're pretty
Spend a little
slow.
money on some fence.
They're thick.
Can we put some drill stone posts outside of our fence that we can look like this? Not
it's
that.
wherever you want to
What kind of fence are you thinking?
chain
Huh.
link.
I'll go look at it,
Marsh,
because
no,
there
there ain't
used
no
to be
county
one
in
around
Starkville.
it.
Or wire or something.
Prattsburg,
Yeah.
It's
So
east of there.
they can all replace.
that's Prattsburg.
You know, that'd be just as easy.
Yeah, it's, we don't maintain it. It's a cemetery.
Okay.
Oh.
Dennis is up
You're
here,
talking
we'll
about
probably
Continuous fencing.
talk about that again when you get here.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
just have to tie it all together.
He's made it past Stafford.
I thought about
He said there's a lot more.
cattle.
But they were supposed to.
But
Last night, it showed we weren't getting anything.
I was gonna shop.
Someone gets wind of it.
Could go almost a little bit.
If
Unless Teresa.
I don't
Probably
remember
whatever.
seeing that.
Okay.
Whenever I get
She was
back.
Teresa's,
I'd like to
sweeping
do
the
it.
sidewalks.
You know, end of March, I'm gonna start getting busy, strip tail, but I'd like to do it.
Carol, we'll recess. Something like that. Do you have a contact list or something?
Yes, I do. We have determined, I gave you one last week, but there was a lot of names. We determined these are two that we think would do the most good. The CEO and then, and it's kind of an explanation there. And we would like to, there's email address that we'd like one the letter to be sent by email. We had a 2.5-hour conference call last night because we've had some new developments from when I was here a week ago, but they did delay a week on the condemnation. And a portion of our negotiating team had a conference call with their in-house attorney, which is a step forward on Saturday. But he still won't budge, and now the language is off, and they sent packets out to all of our members of all 3 states groups. But they moved the condemnation back to this Friday, but they were short. But that was, we got the packets on Friday, conference call on Saturday. Monday, we've had numerous calls from landowners that they've had an organized effort from the landmen to contact them. Some of them, I got contacted yesterday, and he was fine. But some of them are out and out misrepresenting and lying. I mean, they were some of our members that when they said, well, we're waiting here for Kansas, they said, well, they would read all this, and you just need to sign it and move on. And that is absolute out lie. And then some of them have been, well, if you don't sign, we're taking condemnation on Friday, and you won't have anything. And so they're threatening tactics. But the newest language we got in the packet is, other than what I shared with you a week ago, now they've changed wording just enough, and I haven't read through it, but our council's saying now that if I would sell my ground to someone else, which the easement transfers to them, their responsibilities. But the way the wording is, and we hope that's not what Phillips intended, but the wording is now that if the new landowner then did something to the pipeline that damaged it, they'll go after them, but they can also come back on me, even after I've sold it. And that is absolutely totally unacceptable. So anyway, we're asking for, we've made a little bit of progress, at least we've moved up along the food chain who we're talking to, but we still would certainly appreciate any support. Since last week, we got Sherman County has agreed to go on board. Kingman County is going to write letters. I think we did another county or something. But anyway, we've had 2 or 3 more counties come on since I met with you a week ago that agreed that they were going to write letters of support with, I say support, write letters stating that, just basically what you said in your letter, which
I saw that.
I saw it.
I'm sorry.
I forwarded, he called me last
All
night.
right, I wondered if you'd seen that.
I've seen the letter, which I'm fine with it. You know, you did take out the thread of, or I forget the thread of the moratorium, which I would like to have in there, but certainly if that's your, we'll take what we get. You still have in there, hopefully we won't have to further, so. If that's the only thing you're comfortable with, I will accept that. I mean, but
I did check Dennis with a couple of attorneys that I knew, and they thought that was real shaky that he could do that moratorium. They didn't think so.
well, but you have home rule authority. You can regulate, you know, like if you had a corporate hall firm come in and wanted to do something, you can write rules and regs on how they're going to do, how they're going to set up their safety regulation stuff. Can you not?
Well, I think.
I mean, zoning and so forth. I mean, that may not be the right terminology, but
I think you can, but you're inviting litigation. Heavy litigation.
well, another thought I have, and I shared with Todd last night, we as landowners, what we're here for, but you as commissioners for the county roads and then representing your township roads, what if there was an accident involving on the right-of-ways of yours that, you know, it was unintentional or not, but they severely damaged the pipeline, wouldn't the county/township be liable for damages? So why then the landowners have to take all the responsibility for what's on our property?
I'm not saying you have to take it all, I'm just saying, I think you have a hard time suing the county.
I'm just asking, I'm not trying to get argumentative.
The state of Kansas doesn't have home rule.
Not yet.
They're revising the,
Yeah.
But we had one county attorney told us earlier this week that they do, so.
Well, here's,
They're trying to change it.
here's what I can tell you since we met last week.
Yes.
At the last meeting, I indicated I would contact your attorney, which I did. Left him a message, he called me back, we played phone tag. Is it Feller?
Fallon,
Fallon?
Frank Fallon,
The younger, the co-counsel guy.
Connor Nicholas.
I did speak to him.
Uh-huh.
Spoke to him on the phone, kind of got his take. Then I did get a phone call from David Bingston, who represents Phillips 66, and kind of got his opinion on the matter. I could tell you guys that I did also spoke to Eisenhower, Tyler Tyson, Eisenhower, who is the Pratt County Council. Pratt County apparently met Monday night and is not sending a letter. They think it's an issue between the landowners and Fort 66. So, I did, the question that you had brought up, I think, was the issue of the landowners in Wyoming were getting a better offer or treated differently than Kansas. What I was told, and again, I'm not a Wyoming lawyer, so take it for what it's worth, is that there was something in the Wyoming statutes that was different than Kansas, and that's why they were being treated differently. So,
Okay.
now, I didn't hear the phrase home rule or anything like that, but anyway, that, so,
We got
so I
this.
mean, I've reached out and I've talked to people, I kind of, I revised the letter to what I'm comfortable, with, and then I'll leave it, like I said, I'm comfortable with this, and then I'll leave it to you guys as, I know Todd's position, but I told you what I thought, so what you all make the decision.
I thought it was enough, and I don't think, like I said, the moratorium, I don't, the guys I talked to didn't think that they'd ever heard anything like that. Didn't have a chance, so I would certainly be willing to send a letter to Mike Brindle.
Did you see the letter today?
We need a motion to send that letter. Do we need a motion or just?
Yeah.
And I don't remember if I put your name for signature or.
I think you did.
Well, I can change, wait, I'll change.
I noticed that, yeah. It had my name on
it's
it.
just
But-
his name.
I can change it.
Probably ought to have all three of their names on it.
I can change that too.
What do you think? You got anything about it?
As long as we can do it today, so because I'll be gone next Wednesday.
I will
think we need to
walk.
send it.
I'll walk down and do it right now while you guys are still here.
I think we have to, I'll make a motion that we allow, or that we sign the letter for 66, Phillips 66.
Second?
Okay, we have a motion and a second to sign the letter and send it to Philip 66. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, no. Motion carried.
So you'd like us to email them to those two people there, and then they contact us that you had the other day,
Bingston,
gave us last week. Do you want to start sending hard copies of that to them, or just email it to these?
Just email to these two is what we're doing now.
Okay.
That's my request, and you can do as you please, but that's my request, email to those two. As the CEO, we're hoping we'll get to him, but we know we'll get to him.
and I talked to Bingston and he told me as counsel for them to send it, email it to him as well, so I'll just send it to him.
I had a question, but I lost it. So, anyway, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
You just want to recess until Mike gets in?
I'll run down to you right now.
Yes, Teresa's out there. Teresa's
Yeah,
out.
she's scooping.
So we recess.
We'll recess.
Doesn't, necessarily need like a decision today, but I would share the information with you for consideration on a different firm to give us some estimates of what it would take to fill out some ground. So this is a firm that's Kansas-based. I came to know a bit about them because I had been researching what other places in Kansas have competed for build grants, we're using Hayes and Act 2, which is kind of like, they all say it's like lightning streak or something, you know, whatever. I've spent a fair amount of time on the phone with people, Phil Musser's counterpart, and they're talking through how they went through the process and everything. He referred me to this engineering firm that they work with and helped them also submit the application. So they've been a whole lot more responsive than Wilson, just still hasn't given me anything in writing about a proposal. Initially asking for something before, you know, like in December, and they still haven't. He's given me a proposal that they could do some basic analysis for, on an hourly basis, but not to exceed $5,000. That's less. So I thought I'd share with you what they've given me as with the proposal, and then they have some, I asked them to give some examples of the other kinds of projects they've done, so they gave a written synopsis of 3 intermodal projects they've done. I don't know if this is going to pull up. It's fine. I'm not connected Wi-Fi here. I just pulled up. Okay, so they gave me a map of intermodal projects they worked on around the United States. So there's, I don't know. I didn't count them up. Yeah.
3 in Kansas,
3, and then I
1 up on the Nebraska border, pretty close.
So Hutchinson, Colwich, Benton, and Liberal are Kansas projects. Falls City, I think that does fall into Nebraska.
Also Nebraska.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay. So I enlarged a couple of them that were closer to us, a little more familiar. So this one is the, where they're loading out tank cars, I guess, of natural gas. They're kind of near South Hutchinson. And this one we went to a few years ago. This is the rail yard. I thought was kind of interesting. Right here is the exit ramp on the highway. You know, the part that we saw was the grain loading facility and the ethanol plant. And that's just this part right here. Like when we went through that whole rail yard, that'd just be right here. They've expanded a lot.
They've expanded that much? Wow.
It's also a good place to be walking down over 45 miles.
Is that true? It's good to know.
That's a speed trap right there. That's different.
Yeah, when we went out there, it was about to there.
Yes. I noticed, as a matter of fact, I was looking at it, I didn't like this changed.
He has a, that doesn't work for TP&L, which is that company that brings in the wind turbine blades. He told me that when I first contacted him about this concept, that he called TP&L and asked them if they would consider another yard. They basically responded that we're satisfied. I think it was more in the context of freight men versus freight. Kind of said we're satisfied, but we always keep our options open.
We have the perfect place.
So here's what they're saying they'll do is concepts, go into it, but basically they're going to do it based on satellite imagery. They're not going to come out here and like for $5,000 do, you know, surveying and so forth. What they're going to do is conceptual drawings like this, you know. And so as I was going through some of my old files and stuff, I found I remade application to the transload program through KDOT the same year that Great Bend got funding. We did not. And I thought, this helps. This is what I submitted, which is kind of laughable, really. But you know what, we didn't have the, you know, some of that preliminary stuff done. You know, I just did it by hand, and so I feel like some of this is kind of what we, if we want to truly work for some of the outside funding. So what they're saying they do is take a look at 2 to 3 sites at this higher level. So I think that would logically be the quarter that the county already owns and using the Fifth Street or road corridor. It might also be something closer to the track, because that becomes one of those quick questions. Would it be more practical to be adjacent to the track or whatever? So something close to the track. And then maybe the third one is the former Agrex facility in Stafford has been brought to my attention because now being closed by Tyson, and that might be something to consider. You know, they're all going to have trade-offs. And so, what he didn't put in here is a bullet point, and I've asked him, he agreed to do it, but he didn't put it to me in writing before this commission meeting. That's where I say, we can reflect on it a week and come back to it, but put it in writing who's on the road, and I actually, commission kind of vote on it. But a high-level budgetary cost analysis. So, it's not gonna be, you know, it's gonna be an estimate, it's gonna have a variance. But it might say, break out, you know, dirt work versus rail work, and, you know, I said, I think we should consider some of the options are gonna be more work on roads than others. And that's not even the rail part, but, you know, some are gonna be more adjacent to roads that already are suitable for that level of traffic, and others, that would be the cost estimate. And you presented probably as a range, but you get an idea of, is this a $4 to $6 million project versus this option is going to be a, you know, $8 million project?
Now,
We're
that one,
Go ahead.
that one north of Stafford, is that just a spur? You know, I don't know, or is it a loop?
Isn't the loop,
Because they pull in and they have to back in,
doesn't accommodate more than,
3 or 4.
yeah,
That's correct. But at least the switches.
that's, there you go, that's probably part of the accounting of what are the different options. To me, one of the things you'd really have to consider in that location is how are the trucks going to get there, you know? Driving through the center of Stafford and the impact of that. So, but I don't know that I can.
I think it's 20 or 30,
20.
but the people that own the rest of the corridor will be, more ground could be bought. But I think the biggest part of that deal is the impact of driving all your trucks coming from south to Stafford Road down the street to
I would
Stafford.
just wouldn't work.
But if we're talking about a $4 to $6 or an $8 to $10 million project, you know, we try to do as much of it as we can with grants and this and that, but I mean, how much money do you think the county's gonna have to pitch in? Because, I mean, there's just not a lot of, you know, I don't see the county pitching in $1 million or $500,000. I mean, we just don't have it. We can't break ourselves.
Well, yeah,
Open
and this
all
is
the
where, we gotta start somewhere, but I
Yeah.
think part of the analysis may be something similar to the grocery store, that if, well, and I didn't bring this here, but Carl has given me estimates before of what the property tax impact is if you start, you know, grain bins and so forth, and those can add up pretty fast. So if you had, for example, you might be able to do a TIF where by the, well, seriously
I don't know
though,
what
the
the
TIF, the tax increment finance district, so the taxes over, it's not that bad. I'll
On
show you.
our end, it's bad.
So is there any way that?
So basically, the new taxes that are being collected that weren't there before can offset some of the costs of building the infrastructure. So it can be structured for a period of time, the maximum I think is 22 years. Eventually it comes back on the tax rolls, and you can structure them for a shorter period of time too. So to me, that would be part of the calculations of what is the amount, what is the way to gap.
What's the merger, so is that 10 years?
It's 20, no,
What?
it's
Is
20.
it 20?
Well, that's what, if you get this done, you'll know what you need to do. And that's a lot better option than what we had before.
So you might be able to get it done for $5,000.
That's what
That's what he said.
That would have well to think about.
What is, what do they do in Falls City? Because I have a brother-in-law who lives in Falls City. You know?
Other than he's showing that they did that project, I don't know the details of it.
So you think it's a grand handling facility, or is it
That's what I was curious.
It says unit train loop and elevator.
Okay. I'm sure he knows.
Turns out when Consolidated Grain and Barge was considering this location, they did this work for Consolidated Grain and Barge. I didn't know that at the time, but when I talked about this, he said, well, we did some work for them, and he cited exactly what order I know they had an option on, so I,
So to Consolidated, did they put an option on some ground? So they were gonna build their own facility.
but they found other options that were more grain dense, and they felt like would offer a better return on the investment, so we were exercising bridesmaids, so the bride, we were a consideration, but we weren't quite the best investment. But we also wanted to be educated at the time about being able to offer some kind of incentive, more so than just neighborhood revitalization.
non-middle ground was a little cheaper for it than located than what would have been here?
Well, the quarter that they were looking at was a dry land quarter on the north, east side of the Interpass intersection. Makes sense,
Big Game of Davis is
as well as
big quarter,
Jill Simons.
yeah, big quarter east of Kingston.
Yeah.
It's good money, anyways. Anyway, that's the, had an option on that, but, that would have been one of those examples to me of, it would have been bad, that only. There was no opportunity for really expanding other business around that, it's pretty landlocked. Even going beyond that to the east, is prohibitive in terms of dirt work.
You start running into tough ground, tough roads that were. So you're ready to go back to New Mexico? You about tired of snow? Because I'm telling you, every time you're gonna come up here, it snows.
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yeah. It's, yeah.
South.
Yeah.
They're all,
It's cold.
Yeah.
yeah. Wait,
Tomorrow, it'll really be
and it's 60 on Saturday.
good. 12 degrees tomorrow, and
Like it
6
here
to
this
7.
way.
Won't last.
No, it won't last very long.
Actually, we did a housing application that, long story short, ended up having to be hand delivered to Topeka. She did it, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah. At least it wasn't smooth that day.
Yeah, it was actually really nice that day.
Where'd you have to go to?
Like downtown Topeka. So it wasn't a bad drive.
No.
And it was actually kind of like a pretty drive. But it was nice, like an hour before Topeka, and then into Topeka, it was like a really, it's nice on the eyes, you know? So it wasn't, I don't
Not
know.
real
In Arizona,
flat.
all you see is desert,
Yeah,
or cactus and dirt, so it's not like
it's
destructive.
a little less
weather.
flat when you get closer to Topeka.
Yeah, so it's nice. Good drive.
So we did focus largely on that the last couple of weeks and have not scheduled the joint city county meeting. We have started collecting some of the information to try to have available for that. Would it be better to, I don't know where the best place is to try to find a date that works best for everybody. We had said not getting into April. Should we try to find an actual date to float?
I'm going to Canada, the 19th through the 22nd.
Okay. 19th, I'm in Washington, DC, the 23rd.
And I have a mediation in Garden City, the 13th.
You said the
19th through the 22nd.
So, probably either, I don't know. That first part of, like 16, 17, 18 maybe, or skipping into the beginning of April. I don't know what you guys do.
Alright. 16th would be
May.
fine. 16th?
16th to the first day of April.
My busy schedule
What's
is
the
going
city
to
council
start
meeting all the time?
Maybe, well, I guess we could see if they wanted to do it as a part of their evening meeting. Okay. First and third Monday, second, fourth Tuesdays, right? Okay, so St. John, I think, is second and fourth Tuesdays.
That would be, that would be in between.
Maybe the 24th. Unless we
Be the
get to
23rd.
Tuesday.
Oh, Tuesdays, okay.
That's
Right? Don't they have to?
Yeah, they do. St.
How
John
about
is on
March
Tuesdays.
10th?
And we're gonna go there and meet them.
Well, we talked about the idea of doing it at the county, at the annex community room.
I don't care where we do it, just as long as it's not at last. The 3 chairs sitting in front of the table
Yeah.
with all the crowd behind us.
I'd almost rather, if they have room, this with the council. That's certain time.
It is pretty crowded in there.
It is a little bit.
Well, that was,
That's
that was
Really,
at the basement
really,
of the
in
library.
their council room, I really just, I think logistically, there's just not enough room for,
Okay.
I can ask them if they'd be willing to come to the.
Ask them if they'd be willing to go over the annex and put it at the end of their meeting or something.
Okay,
I know it is pretty tight.
Basement library. Wasn't a good experience. The accommodations are okay, it's just the seating arrangement.
The seating arrangement.
we'll just,
Then it
more like a
somebody might shoot
horseshoe
you.
or whatever,
Yeah.
for all of, both
A
bodies.
round table. Or a square table. And then we had the 2 council members short argument.
Yeah, that was-
before that argument was
That
out.
was kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know, I think the 10 or 50 groups tend to, kind of forward. But in a sense, there's both St. John and Stafford right now, I feel like. There's not as much groups because there has been different times in the
The
past.
opposition.
So,
That'd be
I
good.
went to Stafford City Council. This is funny. And brought it up that there's at each other, not necessarily me, but at each other.
Then I would
Sometimes.
look at that meeting, we would definitely
Sometimes embarrassed.
So,
The grant that where you're was gonna build the courthouses there in St. John and Hudson,
Yes.
is that grant come through?
That's
or
the
is
one
it-
that she
the one I
delivered
just
to
showed.
Topeka.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're thinking about doing one of those houses on where they just tore down, that house on the corner?
Right here on,
In St. John, yes.
On First Street?
So
One
the
there.
4 locations, if we got full funding, would be the house that was torn down in Hudson. This lot here on First and Monroe, that they just tore down the house
Okay.
last week. We would fit 2 small houses on that, so it really kind of function like garden-style apartments.
Okay.
And then, on south on Broadway, there's a lot that the city tore down a house. I know it's
Is
been
that
2 years ago.
two sold property?
It is, yes.
Okay.
So that would be, and then we're trying to align things that there'd be a second grant application that we would apply for in the summer. Hopefully this one would be expanded and it would do the same type of housing development in Maxwell and Stafford. 4 or 5 houses. And the plan is to retain them as rental houses. There is a provision in the program that you can sell them to owner occupied. They have to meet the income requirements that they have to meet for rental, and it's, 80% of median income or lower. So it's usual that works to flip them into an owner occupied, but we've really put a lot of focus on trying to build an economical house to begin with. So if there's a possibility of doing it, it would need to be in this program, but they're funded in rental houses.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I don't see that diesel fuel on your shoes, so you
That's
must
why
have
I
been
walked through
stuck.
Is it getting better out there?
Yeah,
Driving wise?
but it's starting to snow again.
Do you have anything?
Yeah, when I come up, it's snowing pretty good.
It's died down and it started again.
So the hazmat showed up over there at the Stafford rack?
I don't know, the troopers, it's a trooper deal now.
Oh, really?
It's a trooper deal now.
Texas Highway.
Well, when you have a semi hit 2-part vehicles, and probably just, and it's facing the wrong direction from what it was going.
Really?
Oh, yeah,
Really?
He come all the way around?
all the way around.
Wow.
That'd be a ride.
Yeah. You guys have anything else? On that house, went out of town, was there a big mess on the streets? Where they tore down this house?
Yeah,
I don't know.
there was stuff on the roadway all the way to the dump.
We might ought to address, we're giving a free dump at the landfill, I heard
The
they
city did?
The
Well,
little,
the city boys were out there too.
really.
It wasn't just Fisher's group.
yeah,
The city boys had their trucks.
Fishers were tearing it down, the city had their trucks, and then Bob Stein makes his truck. And when I was there, they were talking about somebody in the city truck needed to be driving down the road picking stuff up.
I never.
I think they eventually got it cleaned up.
Yeah.
I heard it was quite a
but
mess.
they were losing pieces all the way.
I'm
I mean,
sure they
it was
were.
all, it was on the roadway.
I had
They always-
to.
I mean, I saw like 3 pieces between there and that 281 when I left town.
There was different times, there was quite a bit more.
I had several guys that were pretty.
I was how they came in, oh boy, now am I gonna go flat or not?
Yeah.
It was kind of one of
Yeah, I
those
got
deals.
really right at by a couple of days.
Or they
We
saw
might suggest that they
the city, yeah.
get it picked up pretty fast.
Well, when anybody else gets on the road, they have to have them covered and tarped.
I told them that the only thing we had to do with it was that they had a place to dump it.
Yeah.
It wasn't our responsibility
How
to
they
get it out
RV.
there. All right, we'll adjourn.